All right, guys, this is no joke. We're gonna have some fun today. And we kind of got lucky because I'm gonna show you where that ice ends and I can actually get my boat out. I took the time to get the boat down. You can see all the ice down there, guys. But check this out. You can see the line right here. See if I can get all the way over here. Right there. And that's the line of the ice. So we actually have free reign to get out there, and there's not going to be any boats out there. Now, one thing I am a little bit concerned about is that my boat's been up here on the lift with all this cold weather, and it's been spitting a little gas out there. I can see it. So I got to call in to see what that might be, but it's actually spittering out with the smoke. So if you have an idea there, help a guy out. Let me know what you think. But I've already got to call into a marina to see if that's a problem. Of course, it's weathered some major cold weather, and so, but Sickness looks good. Everything's fired up. We're going to hope that those lithium batteries have a charge to them, because they will not charge below freezing. And we're going out like this. We're going prepared for a day on the water, and I'm actually super excited because we haven't fished in a while since those Texas episodes. So let's do it, guys. We're gonna have a ball. Well, there is a problem. I don't know if it's just frozen, so I'm gonna give it some time. But the motor won't go in forward gear. Isn't that interesting? Forward gear. So it'll go in reverse, but will not go in forward. So we're gonna give it some time here. Maybe it'll defrost. I don't know. Maybe there's something frozen. Maybe it's just the actual hand throttle. It's not letting it do it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the trolling motor now to get where we need to go, and hopefully we don't have any problems. Eesh. Could be an issue if the trolling motor dies now, if I think about it. Now look at that. Even with just trolling motor power, we're gonna find them. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Way down there, man. This lake temperature is at 41 here, kind of near the power plant, which we expected. But boy, we've seen a lot of even colder temperatures here. All the way down to 34 is the coldest we've seen so far since we've been here. But we've just found some fish. And in fact, I'm going to go back to my hair jig. A little bit of a faster falling rate. These guys are deep. I typically don't see them this deep, even when it's this cold on my lake. So that just tells you how cold it's been. And that should be coming right in on them. There it is, right on top. It might not be a hair jig bite with that action right there. I'm gonna give it one more shot. They did not react to the stair step on that one. I am coming right in on it. Look at that, guys. It doesn't get any better than that. And these guys are pretty still. Now they're way down there. I'm gonna be a little greedy and go right into the center of them a little bit. So I'm not really picking out a fish. I'm just see if I can get one to react to it. And they are moving to it. But they are definitely not closing the door. Okay. Situation with the boat is all of a sudden it's working. I don't know what that means. I texted the people that I bring my boat to, the Harrisons, and here locally, and they think that it's a seal that's broken. That's why I'm seeing a little oil coming out of that lower unit. But at the time, I couldn't even get it in the forward gear, and that has changed. So my assumption now is that something was frozen, wouldn't allow me to do that, but it's now working, so we're good to go. So we're going to try to catch some fish in this episode. Initially, I thought I was going to have to go back and do loop knot stuff for the rest of the show, but let's put some fish in the boat. There we go. First customer. Boy, that took a while. Get him to bite. We're working for small fish here right now. Good night. Look at that. It took everything I could to get him to bite. They're just down there in the mud. Look at those fish, guys. Nice and deep. I love it deep. When they're down there, man, typically I'm seeing I don't know if I'm seeing a bigger fish, but I'm definitely usually seeing aggressive fish. So here it comes right there, and I'm gonna zoom that in just a little bit better, but we're gonna see how active these are. This is with a hair jig right here, and I'm sitting right on top of them right now, seeing how active they are. Here comes one right here. Come on, buddy. Got one coming up from the bottom now. I'm watching that one coming up. Oh, he just got spooked, so we're going to drop right down here. Always do a second drop. Here we go. First candidate. That guy came all the way off the bottom, man. Beautiful fish, man. Beautiful fish. I expected a lot more out of him, though, to be quite honest with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that swamp did its job right there, guys. And that's the Comet. And we're fishing with the hammer today. For right now, anyway. As you know, I got both of them in my boat. I talk about it all the time. But we never felt that bite. That bite was totally just swept off the bottom. You saw that, how I just grabbed it and ran. So now I'm just sitting down there. Well, that looks like some good sized fish too. There I am right there. Here comes one. We're gonna get hit by a smaller one. There he is right there. So you really can visualize those fish grabbing and running right now. We're catching some of the smaller ones, that's for sure. We don't need those. Although I like seeing them because it means the lake is healthy. We don't typically see those. Guys, do me a favor. I keep forgetting to ask, but we are on our road to 30,000 subs. It is absolutely free, and it would mean the world to me if you would hit that subscribe button below. It doesn't mean you're paying anything. It's absolutely free. If you decide you don't want to be a member or be part of 3 Pound Fishing in a week or two, you can absolutely decide not to. And it doesn't cost you no commitment. Look at this guy. But it shows your appreciation, and we appreciate it. Oh, baby. Now that looked like a great fish. So right now, this is the beauty of a 10-footer, guys. I can come right in here like this. Boom. And I can vertical jig away from my trolling motor. I get asked that a lot at the shows. Why a 10-footer? Why a 10-footer? And it's because I can get 4 feet away from this trolling motor. If I had an 8-footer, I'd be right on top of it, right? We're gonna catch a couple more of these just because they are way more active, and then we're gonna continue to move around looking for bigger fish. But you know, it's hard to leave fish. Now this is a good fish. So these are the kind of fish, the targets we're looking for right here. This guy right there, and I'm gonna come into the picture. There I am right there. And so we might get some action here, but I'm putting my brakes on. I'm really trying to get that bait over that. That guy would be nice too, but we gotta see how they're starting to gravitate towards it, and we want to just stay with the bigger ones if possible. That's a big fish. Now we're coming over the big fish. Those are big fish, man. See, it looks like an actual school of bigger fish moved in. Let's see if we can do something here. There's definitely big fish in there mixed in. But anyway, if you do us a favor, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, guys, it really means a lot to us. We're on our road to 30,000. We were at 29,000. We're hoping we can get there, but once the spawn hits. That'd be a nice round number for 3 Pound Fishing. How about that? Get a 3 involved in that. There we go. Now that one marked pretty well. Oh, just an eater. Boy, he marked pretty well too. Right there. All right, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and switch up the bait. And we're only doing that because, you know, we're getting some action, but we're not getting a ton of action. So I'm always willing to try to see if something changes that. I'm going with an orange jig head. This is our 1/32 ounce jig head. We have them on the website. We have a number of different colors, chartreuse, black, you name it. They're incredible jig heads, just flat out jig heads, not hair jigs, just flat out jig heads. You can actually get the Let's Go fishing pack for a ton of them. But they're a sickle hook. They've got the bait keeper on the back, which is great because you don't puncture your finger. And I love a pill size style head, and that is what we use in our hair jigs. That is what we use just for our straight up jigs. So there it is right there. I love them. I'm going to use orange. I've decided I'm going to use orange this morning. I'm typically a black hair head kind of guy. I like to start with black typically, but I'm going to go with orange, and we're going to supplement it with a split shot. I like a number 7. I like that fall rate. All right, we're set up. That doesn't fare well to our bait. Oh, well, I don't know. Come right up there and hit that sucker. Good fish, good eater. So far, a lot of eaters. Definitely reacted to that bait though. So we're kind of venturing around here, trying to figure out what's going on. You know, we've had a huge freeze here in Southern Illinois, as the rest of the world did, it seemed like, in that storm. So these fish are acting a little different. Definitely occupying a different part of the lake. There we go. That didn't take long. There we go. All right. Good fish. Nice little eater. Apparently that's what the lake's going to give off to us today. I love the dropping down on them part. Look at these guys coming underneath the trolling motor. Again, that's what I love about a 10-footer, is that we can drop right down. We can get 4 feet away from the trolling motor, which is very comfortable. I can't emphasize that enough, how powerful that is. And then I just put my hand on the braid, so this guy's coming right up to it right there. The value of a 10-footer. And then I'm going to do the stair step, this little baby ones, because he's not moving fast. Oh baby. Here we go. Definitely the best fish of the day. Wow, that's good fish there, guys. Now that is a great fish. That's a slab. That is a slab. Again, I changed it up though. I went to the striker, Comet, and I went back to my hair jigs. Beautiful fish. There we go. Bam! We're catching some fish now. Damn. Now look at these guys sitting on this tree, man. We're gonna pass those guys off. We're gonna see if we can get some to actually peel off like we should be able to. Straight on them, should come right across the top. Stand back about 30 feet. Nice, smooth cast. There it is on the screen. Picture perfect. Kind of a late taker here, and I'm following him. He's coming up with it. There he is. I lost him on the screen because I couldn't move my foot pedal, but I forgot to. What a fighter. What a great day, guys. Beautiful, calm day. And we put some slabs in the boat. Some very finicky winter crappie. That tends to happen. You know, certainly when you have all these winter changes, winter weather changes, we certainly have had that in the Midwest.
So I don't blame them whatsoever to be a little finicky, but they are biting. So anyway, if you guys are interested in a guide trip, don't hesitate to reach out to me at 3poundfishing@gmail.com for the spring. Still got a lot of available dates. March is right around the corner. Give me a holler. Thanks for watching, guys.